Welcome, everyone. I am Metatron Elysium Montes, and today I would like to share with you a short story. We are extending this into part 10 of Walking in the Spirit. We are calling this Deliverance because several weeks ago, maybe a month and a half ago, maybe a month ago, somewhere around that time, there was a young girl who was injured in a car accident. She was ejected from the car. And I can't mention her name because there's a lot of her family probably on Facebook still and stuff and YouTube. And I don't want to embarrass anybody because I don't have, I didn't get permission to mention her name on Facebook, so or on YouTube. But I was asked to pray for this individual by someone who knows their family. I don't know the girl personally. I know her grandfather, but I don't know her. And it was so severe that she was ejected from the car. She had broke her back, some legs, broke her ribs, did some head damage, just broken up. Her body was just, swelling of the brain, all this stuff. She was in a coma for, I don't know, a week or two. And they honestly thought she wasn't going to make it. And they prepared, for this loss of life. And I was asked to pray for her. And so I don't know the girl. So I imagined, they did show me pictures of the damage of her body and asked me, is this possible? And I said, anything is possible. And so I performed the imaginal act on her, and I brought her before Jesus Christ, my human imagination, the creative power of consciousness. And I saw her completely whole, completely strong, well, happy, and blissful, youthful in strength and power that a young person should have. I saw her in my imagination walking out of that hospital. And I took a deep breath and let it go. And that was just several weeks ago that this incident had happened. Maybe a month and a half ago. So many things are happening. I can't tell you all of them. And so I can't keep track of all the dates and all this stuff. But it was probably a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago, that this incident took place. And that we prayed and took her before the human imagination to see deliverance for her. Well, just about a week ago or so, I see this picture on Facebook, and it's her walking down the hallway, walking down the corridor of this hospital on her own 2 feet, not on crutches. She's walking on her own 2 feet with a smile on her face, family members on the side cheering her on. They got banners, they got balloons, and because everybody is so happy. It is a miracle that she is alive and walking after all the damage that was done to her body. And her life could have remained broken had we not known Jesus Christ. She would have remained in that state. But because we know Christ, and we know the power, and we know deliverance and saving power and absolute dominion, I'm getting chills just talking about this. That as I saw it in my imagination, as her walking out of that hospital, that is exactly the picture I saw on Facebook just a week ago. Walking out on her own 2 feet, happy and strong and getting stronger every day. She wasn't on crutches. She wasn't in a wheelchair, walking out on her own strength. And so walking in the Spirit is being able to bring deliverance to people who are absolutely in need, life-threatening situations, and bringing deliverance to them, changing their life, seeing their life better than anyone can see for them or they can see for themselves. But you're seeing it because you're not walking by sight, but you're walking by faith and that spiritual knowledge by calling a thing that is not seen as though it is seen. And then allow Jesus Christ, your human imagination, the creative power of consciousness, to go before you and create the circumstances to create that perfect vision, that drama that you drew up here, and that template you gave him to work off of. He goes before you and creates it all and manifests it for you and all to see it. And so I'm sharing that with you because this is deliverance. It is absolute power. And this is what it means to walk in the Spirit. You will begin to see these things happen on a more frequent basis because you're doing this for other people. You're helping other people. It's not you physically making it happen. You just simply close your eyes and draw the vision up in your mind, and you take it to the power that's inside of you, who is Jesus Christ, the wisdom and power of God, and you allow him to do it. And you just see and believe him. You just believe it. Because you did it here. You already seen it. You're calling a thing that is not seen as though it is seen. You're seeing it here. And so walking in the Spirit is walking by faith, or shall I say what faith is? Spiritual knowledge. You know the Christ within, this power. And walking in the Spirit is walking in your own human imagination. My friends, I'm going to let you go. Bless you. We'll continue this on more stories and examples on how to use every day walking in the Spirit, how to use your imagination, who is Jesus Christ, the hope of glory. He is in you. Good night, my friends. Bless you.